Historians tried to hide this for decades, but the shocking truth about Christopher Columbus's 1504 voyage has finally emerged. What if I told you he used the moon itself as a weapon to bend native people to his will? Stay with us, because this story gets absolutely insane. Before we dive in, make sure to like and subscribe. Stories like this are exactly what we uncover here at the History Engine. In early 1504, after months stranded on the island of Jamaica, Columbus and his crew faced starvation. They had sailed across vast oceans, but this tropical paradise had turned into a prison. The natives had initially welcomed them, but food supplies dwindled and tensions rose. Imagine the humid air, the salty sea breeze mingled with the uncertain mood of the desperate men and wary islanders. Columbus, a man driven by ambition and survival, knew he needed a plan. His reputation and his crew's lives were at stake. But the island's native people were growing reluctant to share their food. The desperate explorer had limited options, until he remembered an ancient celestial event was about to occur. What he planned next would rewrite the course of his fate. December 29, 1504, a lunar eclipse was predicted. Columbus, always fascinated by the stars and tides, realized he could use this natural phenomenon as a tool. Could the mysterious darkening of the moon convince the islanders that he had divine powers? But how would he pull off such a daring spectacle under dire circumstances? You won't believe what happens next. As night fell, Columbus told the native leaders that God was angry for their refusal to provide food and would show his wrath by turning the moon blood red. When the eclipse began, the moon darkened ominously, causing fear to ripple through the crowd. Could this be the work of supernatural forces? The islanders pleaded for mercy. What Columbus did next will shock you. With the natives cowed by this eerie celestial event, Columbus claimed to have the power to restore the moon's light, if they agreed to feed him and his men. The islanders, terrified and desperate, agreed. This clever exploitation of astronomy was not just survival, but manipulation on a cosmic scale. But if you think that's where the story ends, hold on, because this next part will blow your mind. Thanks to the lunar eclipse stunt, Columbus and his men survived the harsh months on Jamaica. This event altered the power dynamic between Europeans and native peoples. It wasn't merely a ploy, it was a pivotal moment revealing how knowledge, and fear, could be wielded as weapons. How did this change future encounters? The consequences reached far beyond that island shore. For centuries, this story was buried in dusty archives, often dismissed as legend. But modern historians unearthed Columbus's journal entries describing this calculated lunar deception. What does this reveal about the man behind the myth? And what lessons has history almost forgotten? The lines between science, superstition, and survival blur dramatically in this tale. Today, lunar eclipses still captivate us, inspiring wonder rather than fear. Yet, Columbus's manipulation reminds us how knowledge can reshape societies, sometimes through intimidation. It's a powerful reminder that science and myth often intertwine. If this story amazed you, smash that like button and subscribe for more hidden history uncoverings. Want to uncover the untold stories behind history's greatest mysteries? Hit that notification bell so you never miss an incredible discovery. Next up, uncover the lost city sunk beneath the ocean waves. What secrets lie waiting? Join us at the History Engine, where history's shadows come to light.